So what TerraCycle decided to do starting 10 years ago was to look at how do we create collection programs and solution programs for all the waste streams that cannot be put in the blue box systems today. Today we're celebrating our partnership with Imperial Tobacco in Canada, where we asked them to help finance and fund national collection systems for their previously non-recyclable product and packaging waste. Today there are 50,000 people already collecting in the Canadian Cigarette Waste Brigade. That is constituted at about 1/3 are individuals collecting at home. 1/3 or so are businesses collecting from or sending in the used cigarette waste from their business ashtrays that are many times outside. And 1/3 are nonprofit groups that run community cleanup events, whether on beaches or trails and so on, where they clean up hundreds of thousands of butts. And now instead of having to throw those out, they can send it to TerraCycle to be recycled. Every single month, the amount of cigarette waste that has been collected has grown by significant percentages. So far to date, we have collected over 5 million used cigarette butts. And last month alone, in the month of May, that was 1.5 million. So you can imagine the slope and the rate of adoption in the Canadian market. And the very first company to do so was Imperial Tobacco here in Canada. And I'm excited as a Canadian that was our first market. But also, as soon as that launched, and as soon as other tobacco companies started to see the leadership position that Imperial Tobacco had accomplished, we now are running this program in the exact same fashion as I described in 8 countries around the world, now not just in Canada. You know, it's one thing for us to be able to partner with a company like Imperial Tobacco and put a program out there like this, but without the Canadian consumer looking at it, appreciating it, and signing up and running it and sending us the waste, it wouldn't work.
At Imperial Tobacco Canada, we really feel honored and privileged to be the first Canadian manufacturer to participate in the cigarette waste program, but more importantly to be the first one around the world, as you've explained. As a responsible tobacco companies, we do recognize the negative impact that cigarette waste has on the environment, and we do believe that it was important to bring to a solution to adult tobacco consumers to replace cigarette waste.
So these cigarettes from here are all going to go to our processing facility where they are shredded, separating the organic components, again the ash, tobacco, and paper, which will be composted, and the inorganic component, the butt itself, and any plastic that may be in here, will be made into this material, which will then be used in industrial applications like plastic pallets and other industrial solutions. So this is one of the millions of butts that are now being recycled here in Canada.